Hey, I'm pro saxophonist Jamie Anderson, and Happy New Year to you. Hope you have a fantastic 2024. This is my first video back. It's going to be an absolutely awesome year. So this is the first time in 4 years of making video that I have not had a video out at 7 a.m. UK time on a Sunday morning. That's a pretty good record, right? However, it is out later in the day, so I'm still doing okay. Now, why is that though? And the answer is because of this. I am head down trying to finish this course, and the exciting news is that we're so close. In fact, next week there's a bunch of really exciting stuff coming up which I'm about to tell you about. But first of all, let me tell you what Phrase Like a Pro is. It is the missing segment, the missing piece of the puzzle which is holding most people back from sounding really awesome and pro. It's that part that stops you sounding like a robot, that stops you sounding so robotic when you play the music, just the written music. It's so boring. Your saxophone doesn't sing like it really should. You know, like when you hear a pro play your favorite song and it just touches your heart. Well, this course breaks it down in step-by-step detail. Exactly how you're going to do that is going to be so cool. I'm not exaggerating. I've been working on this for more than a year. It's been a labor of love. And the more I get into it and the more it's almost finished, the more valuable I know it's going to be for you. It's really going to bring out the expression and how great everything you play is going to be, from jazz to funk to soul. Believe me, if you know any of my courses, you know how I roll with my courses. This is not just any old, PDF thing and a little video here and there. This is big deal stuff. Now, of course, I'm still going to have to sax up your Sunday. So what I thought I would do is just give you a little clip or two backstage, like a little miniature preview of the sort of thing that you can expect in Phrase Like a Pro. Now, this is right down the line, right in the 6th module. So step by step, I'm going to teach you exactly how to articulate, how to use your tongue, how to do longs, shorts, bends, scoops, glissandos, you name it. It is a 0 to hero course of sounding fantastic on saxophone. So I'm going to play you a little clip in just a second, and it's a Charlie Parker clip, and I break it down so that you can see exactly what's going on with his phrasing so that you can learn from it. But just before I do that, let me tell you about next week, because I'm going to be going live on Friday the 12th at 4 p.m, on Saturday at the same time, 4 p.m, and on Sunday the 14th at 4 p.m. And on Sunday, Phrase Like a Pro will be live. That's right. A week today, you will be able to get your hands on Phrase Like a Pro. It's going to be so awesome. I can't wipe the smile off my face. Christmas has come a little bit late, but you will not regret it. Let me tell you. So they're the lives. If you're on my email list, I'll let you know, of course. Otherwise, I'll see you live on YouTube, and it's going to be such a good time. I'm going to deliver so much value to you, and it's going to be great to connect. So we'll see you there. In the meantime, let's sax up your Sunday. Here's a little clip from Phrase Like a Pro breaking down Charlie Parker's performance on Cool Blues. Each phrase is just an absolute gold mine of phrasing knowledge and wisdom, and this phrase is no exception to the rule. So once again, we've got half-tongue notes in a row, and then we've got this triplet feature which goes din din. So you half-tongue the note in the middle of the triplet. We've got also a little smear in here, which is coming down from C to B. And I'm guessing that that would be a side C to make that work on alto. So here it is, nice and slow for you. Right, actually, in context, now that I'm playing it, I've just reminded myself, I don't think that would be a side C at all. I think that is a throat bend that just goes down a whole semitone. I think he bends that note down a whole semitone like this. Which is very cool indeed. So I'll play the whole phrase again, now that I've remembered that detail. There we go. Can you see how much? You can see why I made this course, can't you? Because there's so much in there that you will not find discussed very often. And it's certainly not in the Charlie Parker Omnibook, that's for sure. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more phrases. So hang in there, hang in there. Right, next, we've got this one. Again, a feature of the solo are these half-tongued arpeggios with that released accented note at the top of the arpeggio. So that's what this one sounds like in slow-mo. One more time. Right, let's do it a little bit faster. Whoops, sorry. I'm going to take my Apple Pencil out of my hand. Hang on. So that's what that phrase sounds like. Another really, really great phrase. And, you know, all this stuff just happens automatically. There's no way Bird's even thinking about it. No jazz players thinking about all this stuff. They're just automatically using that half tongue as they would talk like I'm talking to you now. But you can't do it, you know, you can't do it automatically. It's something that you have to work on. Now, if you're not a jazz head, do not worry, I've still got you covered. Let's look at a little bit of Maceo Parker, because if you like playing your funk, or you like playing DJ sax, or you like playing all that kind of stuff, I've got you covered, because Phrase Like a Pro covers every style. So let's have a little excerpt now of me breaking down Maceo Parker's solo on Cold Sweat by James Brown. This is all you need to know about funk sax, and all the techniques which you're going to see in this breakdown video are explained all through the course, as well as how to string phrases together, how to build motifs, when to breathe. All that really cool stuff is covered, and a lot more besides. But in the meantime, let's check out a little clip of the Maceo Parker solo on Cold Sweat.
What it was that night? Ah! Let him have it.
You already understand all the components of it, because it's all marked in underneath and you've studied it all already. So here are the breakdowns in slow-mo, just so that you can hear it in slow motion, because some of it really whizzes by, doesn't it? So here we go. Here is the first line. 1, 2, 3. There's the first line, nice and slow. So you can hear all the little components. Right, let's speed it up a little bit. 1, 2, 3. So the real key of this style is the funky percussive nature of the playing, and that really has to be emphasized above all else when you're working through this material. Let's have a look at the second line now. We've already covered the first note of that line. Now this is some really detailed stuff going on here, as all the solo is. So here we go. We've got 1, 2. Okay, there we go. A lot of detail in there. Let's do it again. A 1, 2. 3. Okay, I'm just going to play that last bar, okay? The last bar, which is here. I'm just going to play this for you. I guess you should say that on this G, there's one little bit missing, which is the slur staccato. But you know what these things are by now. It's just a little typo. Okay, so two half-tongue notes. The third note and the fifth note. So let's do the whole line again a little bit faster. 1, 2. Okay, so when it's up to tempo, obviously it makes a lot more sense, but that's the nuts and bolts of that little section. So that's all I've got for you this week. It's all kicking off next week. You're going to get so much value, believe me. So hope you enjoyed those little miniature breakdowns. You can learn a lot from that. Now, if that's how much you can learn from a few minutes of one clip, imagine how much you can learn on the whole course. It's absolutely insane. So I'm live on YouTube next week from Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Every day it's going to be an absolute party. It's going to be a fiesta. So I look forward to seeing you there. And in the meantime, make sure that you practice hard, practice smart, have a great 2024 and enjoy your music. See you later. What was I going to say? No. Gone.